Hello everyone, welcome to my brand new React.js tutorial series for beginners, and I'm so excited to have you here. If you are new to web development series or have already learned HTML, CSS and JavaScript, you are in the right place. In this first part, we are going to learn what is React, why should we learn React, and how can you build with it, what works initially in React and how internally it works, what tools you need to start, and how React compares to other popular frameworks like Angular and Vue.js, etc. And don't worry, I will explain everything in simple beginner friendly English so that even if you are hearing these words for the first time, you will understand very easily. So let's get started. So React is a library made with JavaScript and it is for building web pages and user interface. So now you might wonder why React, why not something else? And let me tell you, there are some solid reasons why React is so popular. It is very fast. React uses something called a virtual DOM. Uh, you don't worry about virtual DOM. I will explain this in detail in a few minutes with a real world example you will love. And because of this, React can update your pages and web pages really quickly without reloading the entire page. And it is very easy to write the codes or blocks in a understandable manner, and it was reusable. In React, you can build small parts of your website called components. For example, a button, a header, a profile card, and something which is readily we use while creating the website. So you can create one component and reuse it whenever you want it. So this saves you a lot of time and makes your code neat and clean. And React is easy to learn. Suppose if you have already know HTML, CSS and basic JavaScript, you can learn React easily. It might look different in the debugging or beginning purpose, but once you get the hang of it, you will love it. And it was very popular. React has a huge community. That means if you ever get stuck, there are thousands of articles, videos, and people are ready to help you. And it is in high demand. Many big companies and startups are using React for their websites and apps. So if you learn React, you will have a better chance of getting hired as a web developer. Now let's talk about what kind of things you can build with React. Well, React is super flexible. That means you can build social media apps like Instagram, video streaming apps like Netflix, food delivery apps like Swiggy and Zomato, e-commerce website like Amazon, dashboards and admin panels, and even mobile apps using React Native, which is another version of React. So it was used for mobile apps. So once you learn React, you open doors to so many possibilities. So if you have any idea about creating a project idea in mind, type it in comments and I would like to know what you want to build. So what tools you need to start React. Before we start building with React, you will need to install a few things on your computer. Let me tell you what those things like Node.js. It helps you run JavaScript code outside the browser, which React needs and while developing. NPM. It's a package manager that comes with Node.js. It helps you install React and other useful tools. VS Code, which is a Visual Studio Code, and you all know that this is a free code editor that's perfect for web development. And in the next video, I will show how to install and download these all things step by step. Next, we will see what is React versus other frameworks. Now you might hear about Angular and Vue.js too. All these are tools to build websites, but there are some difference like Angular is full-fledged framework. It gives you everything, but it's a bit heavy and complex for beginners. Vue.js is also easy to learn and quite popular. React sits right in the middle of it. It's flexible, lightweight, easy to learn and extremely powerful. That's why most companies, especially startups, prefer React. And I personally love React because it gives you so much control and freedom about the code and our project. And let's see how React works. Alright, time for simple explanation of how React works. Imagine your website as a big tree. The trunk is your main app. The branches are the different parts like header, navbar, buttons, images and text. In normal websites, if you change a small thing like a button's color or and refresh the page, the whole page reloads. Everything goes away and loads again. That's slow and annoying. But in React, it's smart. It keeps a copy of your website structure in a memory called virtual DOM. When you change something, React compares the old copy and the new one. If only one branch, like a button color, changed, it updates only that part. The rest of the tree remains untouched. This makes your website super fast and smooth. And that's one of React's biggest strengths. So this is the brief introduction about the React.js. If you enjoy this tutorial so far, give the video a like. It really motivates me to make more beginner friendly videos like this. And in the next module, we will learn how to install Node.js, install npm, all the setup you need to quick start our React.js projects and all these things. So it's going to be easy and fun. So make sure subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it. Thank you very much for watching this video till the end. If you have any doubts or feedback, drop them in the comments below. I read and reply to each one of you. Also let me know what you are the most excited to build with React. Stay tuned, more bits of knowledge on your way.